Hey, it's Alex again. Now, in my last video, I was talking about God of War 1 and all of its niceness and stuff, and, so, like I said in the old one, God of War is a favorite of mine, and if you want to go see it, find it on our channel, or we'll probably put a link to it or something. But, in this one, like I said in the first one, I'm going to talk about God of War 3. Now, you're probably thinking, what about God of War 2? Well, I haven't really played God of War 2 yet, but my reasoning is, I don't know if I want to, because, and that's because from friends' personal experiences and what people usually say, it's a very dragged out game. It's long, it's somewhat repetitive. It's not a bad game. It's very playable, and again, it's God of War. It's going to be good. But it's a sequel, so, and that's not a bad thing, but yeah, I'm not sure if I want to play it. I probably will end up playing it, but if anything, I'm just going to rent it, because I was looking for it the other day, and I can't find it, so, I'm just... If anything, I'll rent it. And if I play it, I'll make a review of it. But, I don't know. But anyway, on to God of War 3. So, with God of War 3, that's the newest one they've had lately. And, they released it a couple years ago, right?
I think so.
Alright. Well, just a second. Sorry about that. And,
oh, no problem.
Well, after playing number 3, I kind of just... That was the first God of War I played, and, I really like number 3. I, really like number 3. It's a masterpiece, I think. And, well, you go through the game, and pretty much Kratos is pissed, the Titans are pissed, Zeus and the other gods are pissed at each other, everybody's fighting... You're with the Titans, but then the Titans, like Gaia and stuff, she's like, oh, fuck off, this is our war, not yours, and then you're like, what? And then, she pushes you off, and then you're like, oh, fuck that, and then you go to the underworld, and, again, and this is the last time you go to the underworld, I'm pretty sure. No, wait. Okay, you do this after. Right in the beginning of the game, you kill Poseidon. After you, start climbing Gaia's back and stuff, if you know what I'm talking about, you kill Poseidon, I don't know, you just beat the shit out of him and he dies, and the whole point of this game is to kill all the gods, and finally kill Zeus, because he's an asshole in the God of War series. Maybe not in the first one, but he just starts becoming an asshole, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that if you all know what I'm talking about. And, you kill Poseidon, then you go to the underworld, and, then finally you go through the underworld, it all looks nice, you fight all the enemies, which are awesome looking, and they're worth fighting and stuff, and you start getting new weapons and all that, but pretty much, yeah, what happens is all your power gets drained. When you go to the underworld, you have no special weapons, all that stuff, and then Athena comes, and you killed Athena, but, it's kind of like a spirit of her, I guess, and she gives you blades, chain blades and stuff, and they're good, but they're the lowest, of course, in the beginning of everyone. You don't have weapons and all that. All you have is the blades, and you have to level up all that stuff, but that's a given in God of War. It's not a bad thing. It makes for a game, and it makes you have to collect stuff. It's kind of fun. All that experience, it's like a game. But, yeah, she gives you that, and then you go through the underworld and all that, and then you finally face Hades, who looks awesome. He just looks great in it. I love the graphics of God of War 3. It's so awesome. And anyway, you kill Hades, you have to swim through him while he's dead in the water. It's kind of weird. And then you go through that, and then, I think you kill Helios next. I'm not sure, but Helios is, the guy who rises up the sun and stuff. You rip off his head, and he actually becomes a lantern. Like in the first game, you use Medusa's head to turn people into stone. So in this one, you rip off Helios's head, and you use him as a lantern, which is kind of weird. You carrying around a dead head, but you did the same thing in number 1, so whatever. It's kind of cool, actually. And you go through, and then, at some point, oh yeah, you chop Gaia's hand off, and you assume she's dead. I'll get to that in a little bit. And then, I'm not going to go through this in order, because it's been a little bit since I played it, but, then you also kill Kronos, Zeus's father. You rip out his fingernail. It's really, really disturbing, but it's fun. That's one thing about God of War. I love it because it's so fun. And, you kill Kronos. I know you kill Hercules, too, because, I don't know, you kill him because he starts facing you, and there's one thing about God of War I noticed, when you go into a boss fight, they have a lot of extra enemies, and I don't know if that's maybe because reinforcements because it's Kratos and he's powerful, but if it is, whatever. But, I say just fight him yourself, because what's the point of sending out other people, because it's stupid, and, oh, I'm not strong enough, I need to send in reinforcements, I'm fighting Kratos, and all that, but, I don't know, whatever, but, yeah, you kill Hercules, and also, throughout this, you're talking to Pandora, obviously, you know, Pandora's box and all that, and, you try to, like, find her and stuff, I guess, and the reason for that is, you kill your daughter and your wife, like, previous to the first game, which is probably going to be in the 4th one, Ascensions, that's coming out, at some point, and that's probably what you're going to do at some point, and you sympathize for her because your daughter was about the same age and stuff. So, throughout this you're trying to find her, and then, you know, you kill pretty much every god, except for Aphrodite. With Aphrodite, you actually have sex with her instead, which I think is kind of funny. Oh, and you meet her husband, Hephaestus, or however you say that, the, you know, craftsman of the gods, and you kill him at some point because he tricks you, because after you kill Kronos, there's this little thing you get that you have to bring back to Hephaestus, whatever the fuck his name is, and, he makes you the most awesome weapons ever. It's like the Blades of Chaos, except they're not. They're electrified and stuff, and they electrocute people, and you electrocute them to death. And after I did that, I went and had sex with his wife. So the only god you don't kill, actually, after all this, is Aphrodite. But that's because she's nice, and she's not acting like a total dick to you like everyone else. Yeah. And, yeah, so you just have sex with her and all that. And the more sex you have with her, I'm pretty sure the more experience you get. And, you have to do all the button combinations. And, yeah, all that. And, it's fun. And after, I only did it twice with her, and I was thinking, I should have done it more. I could have gotten a lot of experience. Whatever. I ended up getting getting maxed out on everything anyway. So then you kill Hera, Zeus's wife/sister, and, that's because she's just a drunk bitch. I hate Hera in the game and stuff like that because she's just mean. She calls Pandora a whore and stuff like that, and you end up just snapping her neck. You're just like, fuck you, mom! Psh! And then you just snap her neck and stuff like that. And after I did that in the game, I was just like, yes! Because I hated her. She was like, she's such a bitch. And you go through her maze and stuff of plants and all that, and it's actually really cool, because there's this thing where you get her necklace, and it's a little green gem. And, just a second. Sorry about that. And it controls this giant statue that has, like, a green eye and stuff, and what it does is, it makes illusions out of stairs. And, the stairs go together. And then after all that, you finally go, and you find Pandora's box and stuff. And, then after that, you find Pandora, too. And she ends up getting sucked into it. And there's a part with a bunch of boxes that move around, and that's actually where you find Pandora's box and her. And, that part's a bitch. And you have to fight a giant crystallized scorpion. And, it took me a little bit. And after all that, Pandora gets sucked into the box, and you're like, fuck. And then Finally, you're fighting Zeus, who isn't that hard. And then finally, you keep fighting him. And then Gaia comes, and you find out she's not dead. And then you're like, really? And then she's like, father and son will die together. And then she crushes you and stuff. But that's not really what happens. And you and Zeus go inside her, and you kill her and stuff like that. And then you finally come out. And after thinking you killed Zeus because you stabbed through him into her heart or whatever, he's still alive. His, the giant ghost spirit or something comes out and puts you under, some kind of spell thing, and then you suddenly turn all red. You have to run through this really dark thing. You see all your past memories, like you killing Athena, or you killing your wife and your kid, and stuff, and you have to swim through stuff, and you're going through all your memories of the games, and, you even go back to the part where you were going to jump off the cliff in the first game, commit suicide. And after all of that, you just kind of, you gain all his power and you can kill Zeus. And the more you hit him, the more blood splatters onto the screen, which, I don't know, I did it till my screen was red. I hated him. And then finally, to fix all the plagues you unleashed on everything, because after every god you killed, a plague would unleash. And then finally, after all that, you can fix everything. And then Athena's like, give me the power. And then you find out the power of Pandora's box to kill Goddess Hope. And then finally, you're just like, no, I'm not giving it to you. So you kill yourself and release all the hope onto everything so that everything gets fixed. Then Athena's like, no, I wanted that. And then, pretty much the game ends there. And what I have to say about God of War 3 is it's a great game. I love it, and I don't know, it was fun. So I give it a 9.5 out of 10. And
so you liked it better than number 1?
Yeah, I did. I liked it better than number 1. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it, really. It's a good game. So play the God of War series and all that. When Ascensions come out, I'll probably review that. And if I get number 2, I'll review that. So, bye.